Morning YouTube and anyone who might be watching my page. Today I'm going to be recreating Christine McConnell's brown recluse spiders. They look pretty easy and I've actually seen another video of some ladies doing some and they turned out pretty good. So I'm going to show you the ingredients you need and we'll get started. Okay, literally you only need 3 ingredients. You need some Werther's Originals, the hard kind, not the chewy soft kind. Some peanuts, I chose unsalted. And, oh wait, excuse me, these are macadamia nuts, and these are salted. And then the peanuts, I chose those unsalted. Now you want to kind of root through these and see if you can find the roundest ones, because I feel like the rounder ones are going to make better abdomens for these spiders. And then we've chosen small, tiny peanuts, halves, that we're going to glue on to the macadamia nuts with the Werther's Original. I also have about 4 of them on a Silpat on a baking sheet that's going to go in the oven, set to 325, probably 4 to 5 minutes. I'm going to keep feeling them until they're tacky and I'm able to pull them, and we'll be back. While we're waiting for the Werther's Originals to melt, random thought. I'm looking for Halloween costume ideas. I'm very obscure in my decisions. I often pick things that only certain cohorts of people would recognize, but I'm open to all options. If you have any ideas or thoughts, please comment in the below section if there is one. I don't know if I have to create it. I still don't know a lot about YouTube. And oh yeah, subscribe, alerts, blah, blah, blah. If you would like to, I would appreciate it. I'm trying to get to 100 followers, but if not, and you just want to watch, that's totally cool too. So we'll get back to you when the caramels are ready. Okay, we are ready to take these out of the oven. That's just aspirin. It's not a crazy pill. I'm not crazy. Not that I need pills. I am crazy. So, we gotta grab ourselves an oven mitt and remove this from the oven. Now, as you can see, it's like a blob. So I'm gonna set it down. I think it got a little bit too hot. I'm not sure. Sorry. I'm back. Okay, so I'm gonna take the Silpat off of the hot ass pan. Oh, even the Silpat is hot. Hold on. Ooh, because it's just gonna keep all the heat in this. I know this is probably going to harden quickly, but I would rather work with it on a surface that I deem manageable. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take one of my macadamia nuts, figure out how I want it to sit, and I'm gonna take one of these little peanuts, and I'm just gonna dip it in, wow, that's really stringy, in the caramel, and then we're going to attempt to glue it on. Okay, so that one didn't turn out so well. I guess it's okay. I'm just a perfectionist. And it took a lot more caramel or Werther's Original than I expected. So we're gonna take another one, dip it in, and you know what, it's okay if you have excess bulging over. I'm just gonna take my finger and smush it down like so. Wow, this does harden. Oh, wow. Okay, see, now it's not even sticking. That's going to be a problem. So I do have here a little candle. And I think what I'm going to have to do is stick this over and make it super hot and then stick it on. Yes, that worked much better. That's a little bit more forward than the last one. Just for comparison, a little larger of a headspace than this one. So I'm gonna finish these up and we'll get back to you when they're done. Not finished, there's still more to be done, but the candy got too hard too fast. So I just stick it back in the oven. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 done so far, and I'm hoping they stick. Now what helped me a little bit is after you've melted them with your candle and stuck them on, I kind of rub it down over the edges, so it has a little more surface area to hold on to, because realistically, nuts are oily and this candy is sugar and I just don't feel like they're gonna mix too well. So some of them might pop off if you don't smooth them down. So we'll be back. Okay, so I got all of the nuts attached to the nuts. Nuts attached to nuts. And honestly, I feel like they look like evil little fingernails. I mean, they'll look better once the legs are on and they're spray painted. Or spray painted. Don't eat my food, people. You might die. No, once they're airbrushed, they're going to look a lot better. But judging by how difficult it was to just get the peanut with the Werther's Original Melted to stick to the macadamia nut, I'm kind of concerned about how hard it's going to be to get to stick the legs on. So, fingers crossed, people. Wish me luck. We'll be back. And here is what I was talking about. They just look like rotted fingernails. Like, especially this one just looks like you have a really bad nail fungus and you need help. So, these will eventually be spiders. Okay, I had to put it back in the fuck. That was my forearm. God damn it, I always burned myself in the kitchen. Whatever, okay. Be more aware of your surroundings, stupid. Alright, so I need to roll out some little pieces before it cools and pull them. And then I'm going to give them a little bend. It's not very good. But there's one. I guess it looks like a spider leg. Whatever. And you just keep going. And I can tell I'm going to have to put this back in the oven at some point. Because there's no way I'm going to be able to do all of these. Like, the thinner you get them, the better they look. Like, especially at the end. But I'm trying to make them all the same size, which is pretty difficult. Because I don't even have my spiders in front of me for a gauge. I probably should. Just to see how, yeah, that piece is too hard. Has to be, and this is, fudge! It's just like working with molten candy. Because that's what it is. If we're being realistic. So I'm just rolling it into like a cylinder, and then I'm doing a pull. And I'm gonna bend. And then if you think it's too much of a sharp point, you can break it off. Damn it, that hurt so bad. I'm gonna have a righteous burn. That's where I burn myself all the time. Like, it's always on my forearms. So I guess I should be, I guess I should be used to it. Fuck, this is hot. Ow. For lunch? Okay, they're getting bigger. I'm not doing a good job keeping them the same size, so that might be an issue. I'm gonna have to work on size. Trying to get them thinner. Twisting them kind of helps. Oh, crikey. These things hurt. I'm guessing that's good. Okay, so we have 5 of them. Sorry, I'm looking upside down. I'm going to do more and we'll get back to you when I have enough to start gluing some on. Ouch. Okay, so I didn't quite get as many made as I wanted to because I just realized I made 10 bodies, which means 80 legs. Oops. So we're just going to grab a little leg here very, very carefully. And I am going to burn it with this candle a little bit. Get it all soft and ready, and I'm going to stick it on. One leg. I have a feeling it's going to be a very precarious, gentile thing, and I'm kind of clumsy, as you can see by me burning myself in the first like 2 minutes of the video. Alright, there's 2. We're gonna keep going. I know I made some rather fat legs, so I'm kind of self-conscious about them. They're not nice and perfect. I mean, it's looking like a creepy spider, so I mean, either way, I think it's going to turn out. I just wish it was a little more perfect. Okay. Oh, this is so gentle. I'm so scared I'm going to break it. Oh, all right, let's see. Fourth leg. No, need to melt that a little bit more. It's a pretty big piece. No! Okay, fourth leg fell off and you heard that clink, it broke. Yay. Don't give up, people. You can do it. Just gotta, I don't know, keep trying. I think I just needed to hold it on there a little longer. Okay, so now I have half a spider. We're gonna, oh wow, this is gonna be so hard. We're gonna attempt to put the other legs on and not drop Spider Buddy in the process. Need to find one that's roughly the same as the front one. There we go. That works. And it's okay if the pieces get burnt slightly. It happens. Okay, I can already tell that leg is not going to stick, but I put it on in the wrong spot. So we're just going to try again. There we go. Okay. It's looking pretty good. 3. Wow, I made these legs a little big. They're going to be cramped. 3 more legs. And then we'll have a spider. And I can show you the end result. Well, it won't be the end result because I'm going to airbrush. Okay. Oh God, I dropped one. This is so hard. So hard. Christine McConnell, you made this look like the easiest frickin' thing in the world. But you're like a master, so I'm sure it is the easiest thing in the world for you. One more leg. One last leg. I like this so far. I think this is turning out pretty well. If anything, I think, I mean, it looks really creepy. I'm pretty pleased, but if anything, I think it, let's see if it'll sit down. No. No, it won't. Let's see if we can prop it. Oh, he doesn't want to sit because of the legs. I have to break the legs a little. Okay, so we're gonna stop this. Whew, it's hot in here. And turn you around so you can see a full view of the spider. Honestly, I think he already looks like a spider. I think this already looks like some really creepy, evil arachnid. One of his legs broke. Don't look at that. Let's look at him from this view. He looks a lot better. Honestly, it's weird because normally I would think like the macadamia nut was the body and this was supposed to be the head. But when I'm looking at it, it kind of looks more like it should go this way, like one of those recluse spiders that has the weird indented back. But yeah, so there's one. I think it's looking pretty awesome so far, but we're gonna have to airbrush it to see what it actually looks like at the end. We'll do that shortly. Well, sometimes disaster strikes and ruins your whole day. Damn it. So you got to see the awesomeness that was the spider. Let me show you what happened. It's a tragedy. This is a national emergency, people. What the hell? These 3 pieces came off, stuck together, and than when I tried to like pick it up to... So yeah, I'm pretty pissed. I had a really good prototype spider there. At least you got to see it. I think the problem is, like, let's see how gentle this one... I can shake that one around. I think the problem is the macadamia nut I chose. I picked a salted macadamia nut. I didn't have a choice. King Soopers only had this, like, bag of dry roasted whole macadamia nuts. And those things are freaking expensive. And, like, I haven't seen Malaloa macadamia nuts in a little jar with the blue lid. You know what I'm talking about. I haven't seen those in ages. So, this is kind of a bummer. So I can't really use my airbrush machine if I don't have anything to airbrush. So unfortunately, I think that's the end of this video. But I'll make another one day soon and airbrush it and show you. But I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to disappoint you guys. If there's anyone watching, to be disappointed. But you get the gist of how to sculpt and build them. Just be careful, wear some good gloves. That was really freaking hot. It was just like making hard candy. It's hot and it's gonna burn even through gloves, but at least you'll have some good protection. So if you have any questions, requests on things you'd like to see made, comments, any of that jargon, whatever, please feel free to reach out, comment in the comment section if there is one, subscribe, ding the bell alert thing, I don't know, whatever. Do what you want. Thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day. And I'll see you again real soon, making something more successful.